Hey there, Virgo. Here's a crack in the deck. Sneak peek at some of the energies going on around you. You have the celebratory victory and politics going on, this little self-sabotage. Wonder which ones are hitting you the most. Are you keeping on moving forward, or are you doing some kind of talks to your spirit, Seven of Swords kind of nonsense, where you're pulling things off, but maybe something sketchy? This could be around you. This could be you. You'll know what resonates. Let's take a peek. This is the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's one of my favorites because it's so darn hippie trippy in the imagery. You've already seen some of that. Now, Virgo, this is for the second week of February in 2021. So just FYI, it's for the general collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The Osho Zen Deck is a very hippie trippy, different kind of imagery than the usual Rider-Waite, but addressing the same concepts, the same ideas, okay? But I've written all over it. I love this deck. I love the trippiness of it. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to see what's going on in the recent past, current energy, and then moving forward for the next week or so to come, and maybe put a little advice if we've got it. Okay, the center of it all, recent, past, and currently. This is what we're dealing with. We have the need to slow down, be prepared. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is saying slow down, take it easy, be prepared. Be tough enough in your outer shell. This is about dependability, reliability, but slowing it down and being there for yourself, I think, is quite important. That one's kind of leading me there. Then we have the King of Wands, this fiery king, this inspiration. It's the creator. This is also somebody that promotes campaigns, gets the crowd to go with him or her, that kind of energy. This is that fiery, magnetic energy, inspiring, fiery, time to go. So you have this energy of wanting to push forward at odds with this need to be slow, not sure how that's going to balance. Then you have the High Priestess. Oh, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. The High Priestess is coming up a lot for many of you. The High Priestess, leaning into that intuition, leaning into that moon energy, the cyclical energy, the mysteries, allowing some of those secrets to tumble forward for your own self, for your own growth. Really, really going inward and looking at what your value is as far as how your spirit is feeling and getting aligned with that. Where are you valuing your time being spent, your energy, and so forth? Looking for those lessons of spiritual growth right now and leveling up. It's the High Priestess. Very, very watery energy. Then letting go. This is emotional lessons as well. This is emotionally outgrowing something, moving forward. Finding that if there's a missing element or something that feels like it's missing and you want to go out there, going out after it and emotionally being ready for growth and change. And then, of course, you have the Seven of Coins coming up. This is very much, it almost looks like the Empress, but it's Seven of Coins. It's to do with cycles, to do with patience, to do with growth, and waiting to evaluate things or pruning back. Which is it? It's sometimes dissatisfaction with the timing of things. So it seems like you're kind of impatient. You don't want to go slowly, but you might need to. This is that inspiration wants to drive you forward, but this is saying ease, slow into this timing. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's coming up for you. What in the heck? I think there's a couple more. Yeah, this deck is kind of a crazy, kicky deck. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Whew, a lot of people are getting this one this month. Okay. You have this energy coming up where you feel like the outsider looking in, where you don't have the access to things you want. You might be feeling lack, poverty, separation from community. Just like you're not quite able to get what you want yet. You can't get your hands around it, and have you been forgotten? Now, here you're evaluating things. There might be things that need to wait, and you feel like, hey, what about me? What's going on? Well, it might not be that you're as outside as you think. It might be a timing thing. Then you have 18, past lives. This is the moon. Again, this moon energy. Now in this one, the moon shape is kind of like this. So you see all these ancestors, all these past lives or parts of your life previous to now. It's the not knowing, the mystery of not knowing versus the known of what's going on here. It can be a confusing time, and it's also a time when the moon calls you. It's the time to move forward through your fears, to hear what is the true intent of the heart, and listen to the voices that support and sustain your growth, your highest, best good, okay? This also is about mourning coming up. There's crying time I put on this card. I don't know if you can see my writing. It's kind of squawkety, but crying time. This is isolation. This is the Three of Swords. You usually see the three swords piercing the heart. This is coldness of a frozen heart, having a brave face, crying, maybe perhaps by yourself and not sharing enough of that emotion because you've gone too cold. You don't want to share the hurtness. This is frozen and separateness. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way, but that's how you're feeling, okay? Let this mystery unfold. Let this inspiration be there. Open up to new ideas about work, career, how you fit in the world, where you're going, where you want to go, all right? You have 20, Beyond Illusion, Judgment and Rebirth. Feisty Butterfly, love this, of course. Why wouldn't I love this? So this is definitely about metamorphosis, growth, resurrection, second chances, cracking through the cocoon so you can get out there and fly again, right? Okay. Then this is balance. This is breakthrough. This is the Justice card. This is enough is enough. This is when the universe says, okay, time for karma to kick in. Sometimes enough is impatient, like, "Argh!" This is enough as in developed enough understood of the mystery, enough realization, recognition, spiritual alignment to move forward, okay? To move forward with ease. That's what's coming up. We're going to see if there's any cards of advice from the Osho Zen, and then we might go into the, into the conscious spirit. We have the burden. Now this looks very different in the Zen deck, but I'll talk to you about it in a second. You'll get, why it would show up. Okay, this is what we've got. All right, we have the burden. Now this guy is wanting to move forward. Usually you see the people in the boat leaving the rough waters for the smooth. This is carrying the shoulds. In this deck, it's like carrying too much. And it's the Six of Swords. It's like having so many swords in the boat that you can't move forward. It's leaving some of the mental baggage behind. This poor guy here is trying to carry these two across. Well, maybe the chicken, or the rooster rather, can be left behind. You see the direction you want to go. This person is looking there too. But how useful is this? Roosters aren't eagles. They don't have that high vantage point. Is there a reason that they should? Do you need to be more grounded? Those kind of questions. Moving forward. Leaving rough waters for smooth and moving forward. But it might be a little slow. Okay? Turtle energy is still around. Okay? All right. Then you have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is usually in limbo land. It's a sense of timing. It's a sense of needing to shift perspective. This is new vision. This is what's happening in this area of it and coming up even. There needs to be a cathartic cry happening for you so you can grieve whatever it is you need to grieve. Get clear about your own emotions that you are going to be moving forward again. I mean, this is major. You have the moon, you have judgment, the high priestess, the world, justice, and the hanged man. This is a big week for you, a big shift, you know? It's almost like when you shift a baby that's a breech baby and you're shifting that. It's not an easy process. Not easy at all. And it can be a little bit painful, but that shift in the attitude and in thinking and the approach, it has to happen. This is insight and openness and the willingness to look up, look forward, and move. Then you have, this is the We Are the World. This is actually the Ten of Coins, the inheritance, the legacy. This is what puts you into, yeah, I can honor this and carry this forward and move this aspect forward. This is a great thing. Karma is going to take her time delivering these lessons to you. You're going to have to be open and ready to receive. You're going to have to open all of your heart and not keep it closed and frozen. You're going to have to allow some movement of things forward, okay? We're going to look now at the Conscious Spirit Oracle and see if there's any other heads up cards that might be helpful to you. Okay, Virgo? Note from the universe and from the Conscious Spirit deck. Okay. Let's see if we've got one more. Seems like we do. Looks like we have two more. All right. Taking it. First out was Archangel Michael saying, I'm grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. This is about having courage of heart and being ready to defend. Michael is the warrior, protecting against the battle and knowing truth. Then you have the Forest Frolic Maiden. I acknowledge my inner child. Open my heart to the joy she brings. This is just quite the challenge for you to open that heart again. This is almost protected to the point of isolation, but opening that heart and allowing that, being grateful for the strength of the lessons of the past year or so, and allowing for that to shift. And then you have this one, which is beautiful. Release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. This is learning from those lessons, allowing the justice to happen, allowing the ripeness of what's going to completely come forward in its own divine timing, and understanding this new path that you're forging for yourself. Okay? All right, that's what I've got for you, Virgo. I hope it's helpful. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, come again. Let me know how it resonated. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.